Well, I'm really happy to have the opportunity to talk to you here from the Frankfurt Auto Show. We've just had our press conference, and a very successful press conference where we, of course, introduced the new 9.5, and I can assure you that the response has been tremendous since that point. We also talked a little bit about the final efforts to actually create a standalone Saab, and the progress that we have made in that direction, and I hope that in the next few weeks or month or so that we'll be able to start the new Saab, and consequently having then the new 9.5 shortly thereafter will make us a very competitive car company going forward. The US market is, as always, extremely important for us, and we will continue to focus our efforts to try to support you as best we can, and I can assure you that the new 9.5 will be a hit also in the US market. Rest assured that we're going to make sure that that happens. I also just want to take this opportunity to thank you for the excellent support during these challenging times, and we look forward, of course, to a prosperous Saab going forward. 2 weeks ago, we appointed Mike Colleran as being our chief in the U.S. for the future Saab North America, and Mike will be the president and the chief operating officer of that company, working closely with myself in that position. It was a very easy choice to select Mike. He's an excellent Saab ambassador, and we're looking forward to a tremendous cooperation into the future. And we're happy to have Mike on board and wish you all the best.
Thanks, John Oki. It's great to be part of the team.
Good luck.
Hello, and welcome to the Frankfurt International Auto Show. It's very exciting here in Frankfurt over the last couple of days as we've debuted the all-new 9.5 sedan. The U.S. press corps and the international press corps are here, and they love this new vehicle. Now I'm going to show you the new 9.5 in just a second, but I know many of you have questions about the sale of Saab to Koenigsegg Group AB, and I'd like to cover off some of those questions right now. So there are a few steps that need to happen prior to the closing, the first of which will occur on October 5th when Saab Cars North America reconstitutes a field sales and service team for the U.S. market. This field sales team is very exciting as we have not had our own dedicated team since the summer of 2006. Now it's important to note that these employees that are assigned to the team will be General Motors employees until the closing. It's also important to note that your sales and service contracts that are currently with General Motors will remain with General Motors until the closing. A dealer assignment process will take place at a date later to be announced. Now, it's my pleasure to make a key executive appointment today for Saab Cars North America. John Anderson, a longtime Saab employee, will be effective immediately the head of our sales and service organization for the U.S. and North American markets. John is a longtime, passionate lover of Saab and employee of Saab, and I know that you'll welcome him to our new Saab team. Now it's my pleasure to introduce to you the all-new 9.5. This vehicle is sleek, it's sophisticated, it's unmistakably Saab, and with advanced technologies that your customers have been asking for, it's a vehicle that will allow us to finally penetrate into the U.S. premium luxury sedan market. Let's take a look. You can see how the clean, sculpted shape embraces the purity of Scandinavian design and how its dramatic wraparound window echoes Saab's aviation heritage. And there should be no mistaking the inspiration for the styling, the Aero X concept car. With a muscular, low-slung stance, the 9.5 heralds the introduction of a more expressive design language from Saab. The face of the new 9.5 is defined by a deep grille with curving ice block headlamps. The disguised windshield and side pillars give the cabin Saab's signature cockpit look. And if you look real close, you can see the proportions of the windshield and the roof become reminiscent of the classic 900 model, which many of you know is my favorite Saab model. In fact, viewed from any angle, the all-new 9.5 cuts a strong stance. Brand design cues are evident in the hockey stick belt line, the strong C-pillars, and the clean bodywork. The large Saab logo embossed in the center of the grille characterizes the most assertive, self-confident design of Saab. I think you'll find the most impressive thing about the new 9.5's exterior is the view from the rear three-quarter angle. It's my favorite shot of this car. It's from this vantage point that you'll notice how the car's character is emphasized by a falling roofline that culminates in rear pillars which buttress a slightly recessed window. Below that smooth, flat rear deck, a full-width ice block rear light bar wraps into signature lighting. The all-new 9.5's overall proportions stretch the traditional three-box sedan silhouette while avoiding the fastback cliché of a four-door coupe look. Looking inside the cabin, you'll see that simple forms define its architecture. Compared to its predecessor, legroom and shoulder width are increased both front and rear. And you'll be pleased to find that the choice of materials, the fit and finish, and the tactile quality of the controls all reflect the new 9.5's premium product positioning. As you're well aware, a driver-focused environment is traditionally Saab. The deep center console sweeps up around the driver and into the main instrument display, which is topped by a neat ventilation zone. Deeply recessed main dials include a rolling altimeter-like speed readout. Driver displays, including the optional heads-up display in the windshield, are illuminated in signature Saab green and have a crisp appearance. And of course, the car's ignition, now a start-stop button, remains where it should, between the front seats and next to the gear shift. Infotainment choices include a top-line Harman Kardon surround sound audio system and an 8-inch touchscreen navigation system with hard disk storage for map data and 10 gigabytes of music file storage. The large center console provides stowage and connections for several portable devices, alongside a 12-volt power outlet. And naturally, Bluetooth hands-free phone connectivity and satellite radio will be featured. Rear passengers will be able to access their own audio or watch a DVD. In addition, an available rear seat entertainment unit in the back of the center console accommodates audio controls with fold-out viewing screens installed in the front seat backs. Wired and wireless headphones are provided for listening and viewing. The rear seat entertainment unit also includes twin air vents and an independent temperature control for rear passengers, in addition to the dual-zone air conditioning up front. The new 9.5's continues Saab's tradition of a powerful yet efficient turbocharged engines. With over 30 years turbocharging engines, the all-turbo powertrain lineup in the new 9.5 further advances Saab's engine right-sizing strategy. The U.S. market will launch with a top-of-the-line Aero model equipped with a 2.8-liter V6 turbo generating 300 horsepower and 295 foot-pounds of torque. All transmissions will be 6 speeds, and quickly following launch, a 4-cylinder bio-powered turbo variant with 220 horsepower will be available. In addition, an array of chassis technologies, including Saab's cross-wheel drive and DriveSense adaptive chassis with real-time dampening control, delivers a sporty, rewarding driving experience that belies 9.5's size, which should help win over new customers and make those familiar with that great Saab driving experience feel right at home. And finally, adaptive forward lighting, adaptive cruise control, and dynamic parking assist bring additional safety and convenience to the driving experience. In closing, I hope you've enjoyed this sneak peek at the all-new 9.5. I'm really looking forward to representing Saab and our bright, bright future in the U.S. market. Thanks, and enjoy the show.